You know, Mike, one of the questions we get often in the company is how does this work using Creek Bank, for example? You know, from an investor standpoint, and I know you were my original client 9 years ago, so you certainly know the benefits of investing, but maybe you can talk a little bit about how Creek Bank kind of fits into an investor program.
Well, I'd love to. Creek Bank is really one of our ideal subdivisions for using the program. But as an investor, what you can do, you'll come in and actually buy the homes at wholesale or below wholesale cost, and working with a bank that has been pre-approved to deal with our clients, you can buy the house at a very, very great rate. And with our Beat the Bank, we are dealing with people who for some reason can't qualify right now for a traditional bank loan. In many cases, it's just that they've got a 600 credit score and they need 620, but the banks won't deal with them until they get it. A lot of our people are first-time home buyers. They got $8,000 tax credit coming to them, and what we do is to enable them by using our Beat the Bank and using what's called a bond for title, which is in South Carolina a very legal way to sell a home or purchase a home. They can go ahead and get into the home, and we normally always sell it at the traditional retail price, which is generally a good bit above the wholesale price right now.
Would you say about what, like 25%?
Generally, you can look at about 25% on that, and not only that, you're going to buy it at a very reduced price, which means your mortgage payments on the home are going to be very low. What we traditionally try to do is take what would be the normal rent rate for a home that way, and we just convert it into a mortgage. The good news is about that, you're getting a rental rate, but you generally turn it into a mortgage, it's going to be at a higher interest rate. Plus, you're not going to have to worry about any repairs because the people own their house. The property taxes are going to be owner-occupied, which frees you up to put that money in your pocket. So doing this program, you get all the benefits of taking and having a great renter, but none of the hassles of being a property manager. You are indeed being the bank.
Right.
And we know why banks like to be banks, because 90% of that payment's interest.
That's why they have big, beautiful buildings. They make a lot of money.
And, you know, if the heat pump goes out on Saturday night, they're not calling you.
Right.
No more than you'd call your bank to come out and fix it. It's your home, your problem.
Right.
You need to fix it. But they also get to write their interest off, which is a big, big plus to the tenant home buyer.
Right.
Because if he's leasing, he doesn't get to do that.
And they're building their credit. They're not going to build their credit any other way.
That's the other part I haven't even touched on, is that we do report all the payments to the credit bureau. So we're building credit. And that's something you don't get with the rental. Rentals do not get reported to the credit bureau.
Exactly right.
So we monitor our people's credit, and as soon as they can get qualified for a bank loan, we switch it over. And the bank gives them a loan, and you get your complete equity out of it.
Right. But an investor might just want to let them pay them for 30 years like ours. I mean, we did our own properties and we said, don't pay us off. We like the money.
Yeah, we like being a bank.
We like being a bank.
We know why banks like to be banks. Although, you know, I think that we probably can do just as good a job of qualifying people as they have in the last 5 years.
Probably better.
Yeah,
Probably better.
Yeah.
You know, this conversation we had with a lender recently, it was funny that we were asking questions and he looked confused. I didn't understand why that was, but all they looked at was the pure numbers and how this worked and that worked. And what were we looking at? We looked at affordability. Can you make this payment? And they really didn't look at it that way. They just looked at it based on numbers off of a credit score and that type of thing. So, yeah, I think it's a real difference in how you can determine if somebody can pay the mortgage.
But what an investor has right now is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This economic crisis, which is very hurtful for many people, is the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for those who can see opportunity where it's there. And this is one of those chances. So I think it's an opportunity for you to really increase your net worth